Hi everyone, welcome back. This video is a contest entry for Ooglegail's channel. She's doing a bit of a giveaway at the moment. Not a giveaway, sorry, it's a competition. And she wants to know about our passion for makeup and just a sort of a demonstration of an everyday look with maybe a few tips thrown in. So I thought I'd do a look which I usually wear to work. I don't know, you may not know, but I'm a nurse, so although I like to play with colour on my days off, for work I have to wear quite sensible, neutral makeup, and I think that's probably why I like to wear such coloured makeup while I'm off. Hopefully I don't go too far with it, but you know, you never know, do you? So I'm just going to start by clipping my hair out of the way. I've already applied a base. I used some cream foundation from Ooglegail, which as you can see is very well used and well loved. I've applied this using a Gemma Kid foundation brush. This brush is amazing. Because it's round, you don't get the streaks that you get with the flat brushes, and you can blend it really well by sort of buffing it this way rather than just stroking it on. It's a great brush, I'm so glad I bought that. And then set the foundation using some loose powder, which I always do. And one tip I have about this is, rather than sweeping the powder on, is to take your powder, buff it into the brush, and then press it in and then turn the brush like this. And this way you're not sort of dragging your foundation with the brush, so you reduce streaking even more, and it just gives a little bit more of an airbrushed style finish. So that's my tip. Someone taught me that at Ooglegail at the makeup stand. I went to have a makeup lesson there. Okay, so for my eyes I'm going to do quite a sort of a neutralish look for me. I tend to use colour when I'm going to work on my eyeliner, and that's about it really, because I have to keep the look quite safe. So I'm just going to start by applying some of this. This is Hunger cream shadow, which is a white with basically gold sort of particles in, and I don't apply a thick layer, I just sort of buff this on using a blending brush. This one happens to be from the Body Shop and it's really good for this. So just buff it over the whole eye like that. Again on the other side. I'll just zoom in as well to see so you can see what I'm doing. Ooh, or in rather. Okay, so we've done that, and my eyes really need plucking. So next I'm going to take this pale pinkish brown colour called Faint, and a really big buffer brush like this, probably a MAC 224 would be a good one to use, and just sort of buff it right over the lid. This is I don't have a lot of time to get ready for work because I have to be in work for 7:30 and my drive to work is a half-hour drive. So there you go. I just slap it on and go. If I'm on an early shift, that is. If I'm on a late shift, I do take a little bit more time and try and make myself look a little bit nicer. So that is that. Just make sure there's no harsh lines. Next I'm going to take this darker pink colour called Bruised, and I'm going to take a bit of a smaller blending brush again. Get this on the and just blend this into the crease using circular motions. Drag it along across the lid as well slightly, but not right away. This is just basically a smoky look, but I like to use a little bit of colour rather than blacks and greys. So if I don't do it with pinks, I might do it with greens or blues, whatever sort of comes to hand at that time in the morning. And that is basically what I do with my eyes. I don't sort of spend much more time on it than that. And then I'm just going to take that cream shadow again, the Hunger, because it's such a pretty highlighter colour, and rub that underneath the brow bone to give a pretty highlight and blend it in. So apply with your middle finger, blend with your ring finger because that's the gentlest finger. So that's pretty much it for the eyeshadow. It's quite boring look to me, this. But I add colour by using nice bright coloured eyeshadows. I like the Urban Decay 24/7 liners because they tend to stay amazingly well on the waterline. So what I do, I'll tight line, do the waterline, like so, and then add mascara. And at the moment I'm using this R.E.M. mascara, which is amazing. I thought this was going to be crap, but it's so good. Just wipe off the excess. This stuff stays on so well all day. It's 3-in-1. It's supposed to go, volumise and lengthen, and it actually does what it says it does, which is fabulous. Most of the time I also like to add a little bit of colour. This is a Illamasqua bronzer. I use the darker shade to just give me a little bit of a contour. Just there. And in the temple. This came out with the Sirens collection, and it's just an amazing bronzer. I use the lighter shade then across the nose, across the cheeks, and there. And then to finish off, a little bit of blusher. This one is called Lover, and this is a MAC 129 brush. Top off the excess, and I tend to apply blush quite high on the cheekbones in a bit of an 80s style because I think it slims my face down a little bit more, and then just blend it into the hairline like that. I like sort of using orange and peach blushes because they go really well with blue eyes. So there you go, nothing too sort of mad. And then to finish off, just a clear-ish lip gloss. This one's called Rouse. And then I just throw that in my bag, take it with me, and that is a typical look for me for work. I think it's quite a boring look, but it's how I have to be for work. So I hope you enjoyed watching this, and let me zoom back out again. Thanks very much to Gail for hosting the contest, and good luck to Gail and all the other entrants. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Bye bye.